Okay, so I couldn't find great examples of how to solve or how to put a Hamiltonian like this into matrix form. I mean, it is a little bit long and tedious, so I could see, not wanting to go through the whole thing, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but I'll kind of show an example. If you're not familiar with how to do basically a similar Hamiltonian with a two-spin system, I would highly suggest you go and practice that first. But this is going into a three-spin system here. We have here is going to be the um, first two spins, and then here is going to be the second two spins. So here's spin one, spin two, and spin two, and spin three on this side. These J1 and J2s, those are just constants. For right now, you can just say that not S. J1 and J2 are both equal to 1, so we can just ignore them for right now. Or we can just have it offset the H bars, so we don't have to worry about the H bar squareds and things like that. So anyways, we've got 8 basis states with a 3-spin system. We've got up, up, up. We have up, up, down, up, down, up, uh, up, down, down, and then down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, and down, down, down. Is that 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, got them all. All right, so then we just have to kind of plug these in to the Hamiltonian here. So we're going to get here for up, up, up. So our S1 and S2 is going to be our first two spins. So that's up, up. And so just our SZ is going to give us each is going to give us an H bar over 2. So H bar over 2 times H bar over 2 is going to be H bar squared over 4. And then it's going to give us our state back. So it's going to be up, up, up. Now, you might say, so kind of just a sidebar here. So S1 and S2, that's going to be up and up, right? So our first two spins are up and up. And then so you apply the, let's see, the SZ operator to that, and you get H bar over 2. So I guess for the first spin, H bar over 2, up, up. And then for the second spin, up. It's the same thing, H bar over 2, up, up. So then you might think like, why wouldn't here instead you would get H bar squared over 4 with only 2 of the spins. So we're only talking about a 2-spin system in there. But you need to take the third spin along for the ride. You're not going to do anything with it. It'll never change. Even when you're doing the ladder operators, the third spin here will just always stay the same. And you'll ignore it, but it needs to stay in there for when we do the second part. So anyways, where have we gotten so far? So we did this part here for the first 2 spins. The ladder operators, they're not going to do anything. If you try to raise an up spin, it's going to be 0. So that'll be 0 there, and that'll be 0 there. So either way, those will be 0. So moving on to the second 2 spins. Then we're gonna have a plus. Again, we're ignoring the J2. We're going to say that that's equal to 1. So then we have our second 2 spins. So that's going to be up, up. So same thing again. So that's going to be H bar squared over 4. And then again, up, up, up. And once again, we can't raise the either of the up spins. So that'll be 0 and that'll be 0. So then that's going to be it for that. You can combine these here because there's 2 of these, H bar squared over 4. So it's going to be 2 over 4 or a half. So H bar squared over 2, up, up, up. And I'm not going to go through all of these, but I'll go through one more because this didn't use any of the flips. This one will. So I'll go through this one here. All right, so first of all, we're going to do the first 2 here. So that's going to be the same as before. So we're going to have our H bar squared over 4 because we have the up, up spins. And then we'll get our same state back. So up, up, down. Remember that down spin stays the same. We don't do anything with it. It doesn't factor in to our value right here. It just kind of stays in the mix there. Now we're not going to have any raising. So up, up, can't raise the up, can't raise the up. So then we're moving on to here. So we do plus. And now we're doing the second two spins. Now we have up, down. So up, down, that's going to give us a negative here. So I'll change that to minus h bar squared over 4. Right, because we're going to have a positive h bar over 2 and a negative h bar over 2. That's going to give us a negative h bar squared over 4. And then our state back again. So at this point here, over here, we need to bring the first spin along for the ride. We're not going to do anything with the first spin. We need to keep it in the mix. So that first one is going to be up, and then it stays the same state. So up, down. All right. So then, but now we're not done this time, because now we can do this the raising and lowering operators. So we can do a plus 1/2. And which can we do? So we have up, down here. So we can't raise the up. So that one's going to be 0. But this one we can lower the up and raise the down. So this one comes through here. And so that's going to be, I'm going to get an h bar out of that, and then the flipped state. So we're going to have a down, up, but don't forget to bring along that first spin for the ride. So that's going to be up, down, up. Okay, and so now we can kind of combine this here. I'll put this h bar over 2 here. H bar over 2. All right, so then that's going to be, here we can, actually these cancel out. So this is h bar squared over 4 minus h bar squared over 4. Those cancel out, and we're just left with this here. So now we can start putting together our matrix. So we're going to have top left, you can either make it up, 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 or down, down, down. I'll make mine up, 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 and then up, up, down, and then I'll have my down, down, down on the end. Down. And same over here, we'll have up, up, up. I'll need a couple here. Up, up, down, up, down, up. I think that's all I'm going to need for right now. And then down, down, down. All right. So for our first one, we're left with, so box these so we know what we're looking at here. All right, so for our up, 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 we have this right here. So going along for these kets right here, if we have the bra, I mean, if we have the bra of up, up, up with the ket of up, 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 then we're going to be left with h bar squared over 2. H bar squared over 2. And then everything else, no other combination is going to match with that. So we're going to have zeros the whole rest of the column, all the way down. All right, so for our next column, so we have up, up, down. And that's going to match with, so we're going to have 0 here, so no match for up, 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 no match for up, up, down. But we do have a match for up, down, up, and that's going to be h bar over 2. So anyways, you can keep, and that's going to be the only match there. So the rest of these are going to be 0 all the way down. So yeah, so you can keep on going through each of the columns, but that's just the general idea of how you solve this. You just go and get the equations here. You're going to have some things from time to time that are going to cancel out or combine together once you do some of these flipping operations, like something like this one right here. We're going to have a double flip. Maybe I should go through that one too, because we have a double flip here. So our first 2 spins, it's going to give us a negative h bar squared over 4, because we have opposite spins. And then we're going to have a plus. So we're going to, we know the state that we're going to get. We're going to flip the first 2 spins. So we're going to get out the down, up, there we go, down, up, up, okay? So we're going to get out of that. And then we're going to get an h bar over 2 over that, because we have the 1/2. We have the 1/2 right there, and then we're going to get an h bar there. So that'll be h bar over 2. All right, so that's for the first 2 spins. Second 2 spins, I didn't, let me fix that. This should be our original state here. Up, down, up. Plus h bar over 2, and then the first 2 flipped. So down, up, up. Okay, so now we can move on to the second 2 spins. So we're going to have a, again, we're going to have a negative h bar squared over 4 because we have opposite spins here. So minus h bar squared over 4. And then our original state back again. Up, down, up, plus, we're going to have an h bar over 2. And then this flipped state here for the second 2 spins being flipped. So then we'll have up, up, down. All right, so now which ones can be combined? We have up, down, and up right here. So then that's going to give us a negative 2 over 4, or negative h bar squared over 2, with our state up, down, up. And then could anything else be combined? We have down, up, and up, down. So nothing else can be combined. So that just comes through. Plus h bar over 2, down, up, plus h bar over 2, up, down, running out of room. Okay, so if we were to do this column also, which is going to be up, down, up, and we would want to do, well, let's see what we need. All right, so first of all, up, we've got nothing. That's going to be a 0. Up, down. We got this one right here. So we get an h bar over 2. We have up, down, up right here. So we have a negative h bar squared over 2. And then anything else. So we got up, down, up. We need down, down, up, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one. So it's around here. We'll call this down, up. This isn't the cleanest way to do it, but you get the point. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So just one more 0 here. All right, and then so your down, up is going to be h bar over 2. Okay, and then the rest zeros. So then that's going to be that column. But hopefully that makes sense, and you kind of get the pattern and flow, and you can go ahead and solve the rest of that. You can also pull out an h bar squared. So then it just cleans this up a little bit. So you have a half, not all of these are h bar squared, so you can't really do that. But you have an h bar here. You have a half there. You have an h bar there. I don't really know how much that cleans it up, but you could do that if you wanted to do that. But anyways, yeah, hopefully that makes sense.